Today, I'm going to prove that catching monster bass is not random. We all strive to catch bigger bass when we're out on the water, and oftentimes when we do catch that little bit of a larger bass, it just seems like luck. Today, I'm gonna use all the knowledge and techniques that I've learned in the last year tournament bass fishing. I'm going to set out on an unfamiliar lake and attempt to prove that catching monster bass isn't just by chance. First, we gotta make sure we're on a body of water that has the capability of holding large bass. That being said, today we are on Orange Lake in Florida, a fishery known for its giant bass. Actually, Orange Lake ranked number 3 in the Bassmaster Top 10 Best Bass Lakes in 2024. Over the last few years, several double-digit bass were caught, including the only 4 Hall of Famer bass caught in Florida, all weighing 13 pounds or heavier. Now, some things to know. Orange Lake is a spring-fed lake that is also connected to the Alachua Sink, which means that the lake draws down naturally several times a year, which creates a positive effect on bass population. One of the challenges though is that overspraying of chemicals to manage the aquatic vegetation here on Orange Lake has impacted the bass population significantly. But just back in May of 2024, a tournament was held here and the winning bag was 40 pounds. With 2 of the bass being double-digit bass. Another thing is Orange Lake is absolutely known for its large gator population, and many fishermen have actually reported gators chasing their bass that's on their line. So we're gonna be using our net, to say the least. We are not losing hands today. Let's get out on the water and try and figure this lake out. All right, guys, so here is an overview of Orange Lake. Now, the green represents where it's pretty shallow, but our boat can still get to. The red is a foot or less. So we won't be able to get to any of that in this boat. But as you guys can see, points and stuff like that aren't really a thing. We got a little bit of a point here, a little bit of a point here. So we do have a couple little points, but you know, they're pretty shallow, and the temperature right now is around 89 degrees water temps. So we're gonna go for a little deeper. Now, one of the hard challenges of this lake is it's known for being choked with hydrilla. So we're gonna be doing a lot of grass fishing today. But I think if we get in some of this deeper water, we'll find better temperatures for the bass. Now, this lake is not known for being very deep. As you guys can see, pretty much the deepest part of the lake is about 10 feet deep. That is where we're gonna start.
I think that's going to be it.
We don't have black and blue trick worms. Yeah, we have. Ooh. What is that? Oh, it's a bass.
What were you using?
Spray grass. Drop shot. Alright guys, so we definitely could catch a bass. That is not a big bass though. So we definitely need to upsize. It seems like just a little, that they're around 5 feet. See if we can't catch another to kind of prove that theory. And maybe start locating some of the bigger ones.
Tighten up your drag, babe.
Yeah.
Sounded more impressive than it was. Oh.
Oh, we're getting bigger. Remember, don't. There you go.
Little guy.
I had a bite. Didn't realize it. I was trying to reel in.
Is it a fish?
Yep. You tried swimming down. Well, all right, guys. So we're in about 1/2 2-pounders. Yep. Still not what we're looking for, guys. Yep.
So guys, obviously we ran into some problems on Orange Lake. You know, first thing we noticed was the hydrilla was so much more sparse than when we first went to the lake about a year ago. We could barely get through the vegetation with our boat last year when we went. But this time when we went, it was just so empty. It felt empty, but we were still able to get on some fish. It was kind of some junk fishing. You know, we caught them on the wacky rig, we caught them on the drop shot, a swim jig, but we were able to catch a full bag even being on an unfamiliar lake. So even though I wasn't able to prove that catching big fish isn't random, I was able to show that all the techniques and strategies I've learned in the last year of tournament fishing has made me a more consistent angler. Going to an unfamiliar lake and still being able to put a bag together, to me, is a big accomplishment and shows me how far I've come. Biggest lessons to take away from today is actually one of the reasons I absolutely love bass fishing. And that is, bass fishing is consistently a very humbling passion. You know, there's some days that you're not gonna even be able to buy a bite. And then other days it seems like you catch every fish in the lake. Based on all my research and experience, I don't know if catching big fish is random or if you can target them specifically and catch them consistently. But What I do know is that fishing to me is a way to get out in nature and reconnect with myself. And one of the things is you're not always going to catch a fish, but you know, every once in a while God smiles upon you and just you hook up with the fish of a lifetime. And that constant state of every moment being full of possibility but guarantees nothing is just very grounding. So with that, I hope you guys found some enjoyment in this video. If you guys are following along in the favorite Solis bait casting reel giveaway, today's code word is going to be blessings, because really every day we need to be counting our blessings and just be thankful that we get to spend another day out on the water. So make sure you put that down in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to the channel for more content. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently moving forward, but I hope you guys like this format. I'll see you in the next one. Now go catch the fish.
Boat number 70, Stevie Ray Brave.
Did I tell you guys to catch big fish on these?
Don't believe in that, it's huge.
No. All right, guys.
I knew that black and blue would do it.
Is that a bite? Oh. Got him. Drop shot queen strikes again.
I really wanted to start taking this dream seriously.